I do believe Lawndale is a perfect location for like other communities to come in and connect. We're located in almost a perfect spot. We're surrounded by almost every neighborhood in the city that can come through or connect with us through Ogden if we had something here that would draw them. And so we definitely need people to stop in and put their feet on the ground in North Lawndale. The neighborhood is ready to be festival and to bring folks in, you know, from the outside to take a look.
Michaels is a 50-year-old affordable housing developer, and we're active nationally. We have been working in Chicago for 20 years, and we own and manage about 1,700 units of primarily affordable mixed-income properties throughout the city. So in the context of Pivot North Lawndale, we expect community to revolve around living, obviously the 54 affordable and market rate rental units with tons of amenities, with the ground floor space, which includes retail, as well as a pavilion and public space. So really trying to create a space that offers a lot of different options for residents of North Lawndale to come together and just be themselves. Well, the first thing we do when we look at a site anywhere is we assemble a quality team, all of whom are MBE certified. We've really turned to Future Firm and our partner, New Covenant CDC, to think through what can we do to bring wealth to the community. And successful developments have a community engagement piece, and that can range from local hiring to MBE, WBE subcontracting or general contracting. You know, rather than doing just a one-off project, what we thought made the most sense is for New Covenant to own and operate an incubator space.
We're going to have an incubator space for small business owners. We're going to have a place where we can teach them. There'll be an opportunity for us to still coach them, bring them along, and do that in a space that they're going to be comfortable. And the other thing that does for us is that it lets those businesses communicate with each other, and we'll create a cohort of business owners that are working together. And our plan includes having them occupy those different spaces until they get to a certain level, then we launch them out into the deep. And that again contributes to the plan we have for North Lawndale in terms of development. And we believe that as others in the community see that happening, then folks who have ideas about starting a business, they'll come to us and say, hey, how do I do that? Because a lot of times people need to see someone else doing it before they believe it can happen for them. So this building, this Pivot North Lawndale, will give us an increased visibility in terms of work we're doing and drawing even more entrepreneurs to our door.
But really, this is kind of like level one of a continued conversation with the neighborhood, that we can get a variety of perspectives, not only from the building design standpoint and a site planning perspective, but thinking about sustainability, thinking about community, and really all the fruits that make up the nucleus and program for the project. So we really see the design as kind of the editing place, but really the voice and the heart is coming from the neighborhood.
We wanted to really make sure that we dealt with the street here, right? Ogden and face the street.
Right.
So we've got a residential space here, but then we've got retail kind of along this corner. And then starting here with this little alley space, which we think can be a great public space, is we've got these little micro retail spaces that New Covenant will essentially own and operate and allow small businesses to sort of start up.
One of the things that I heard from you when I first met you was that you were excited about design that felt like it was new and vibrant, and it wasn't about I don't know, that it honored the kind of context and it honored the neighborhood and the scale of the neighborhood, but it also felt like something that could be an icon. It could be a landmark that people would want to go to. So we're introducing this canopy with a kind of perforated metal and like this kind of almost ombre fade on the columns so that they disappear at the ground floor to create something that people really remember. Like, hey, I'm going to meet you at that pavilion. I'm going to meet you at that place so people know.
Yeah. This would be like Lawndale Square. This would definitely speak for, that space.
There's economic development all throughout this process here. And so again, that's what we're looking at in terms of helping revitalize the community, is giving the opportunity for that dollar to circulate more within North Lawndale. And that's going to be a catalyst for that.
Yeah. We're thinking that maybe also there's like a map here that can connect you to other places in North Lawndale. Like one of the things I was thinking is if you go here and you're like, hey, I like this, I like the art that's here, I like the food that's here, that then you could see a map and it would connect you to other places as well. So really trying to think about how to design this space as a catalyst and a connector, as well as a place that people come together and in the middle.
That's the corner we want to meet at. That's Lawndale.
Imagine having shops like that all along here, where they're getting unique items. That's going to attract people to this community all over.
Absolutely.
And that is the legacy that Route 66 Ogden, however you define the street, there is that potential and the history of businesses thriving and surviving.
And North Lawndale has a history of entrepreneurship. You know, 125,000 people here at one time, and they had thriving business in this community. So it's in our DNA already.
Opening up on Ogden makes it easier to bring and solicit business. You can build out, you can hire more people. I can offer more services, so I can bring in a full pharmacy, but also capitalize and take advantage of my strength, which is in retail. Now you can offer services to people. Now you can do business and hire people around there. So that's the key. You want to be where the action is. And being on Ogden puts me in the game.
One of the things that I think people like about our operation, about New Covenant, is that they know that our team cares about them as individuals. Certainly we're going to make sure they put that business plan together, but we care about them as people. So in our process, you know, I tell my team that sometimes we got to get through that piece before we can get to the business side. It's amazing the talent that's here in North Lawndale. It's absolutely astounding. The only thing that we're missing is access to resources. This building is going to be a resource for people who have brilliant ideas, who have drive, who have passion, and who are just looking for somebody to say, hey, show me how to do it.
When things are being built, it brings a sense of security, you know, and it opens up the neighborhood for more, you know, creativity. And the people in the neighborhood need that. They love that. With this project, it's definitely hopeful to make something happen.